Hey, it's Bea, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be sharing with you some of my current favorites during quarantine. So because we've been spending a lot of time at home, it's important that we find simple things that can make us happy. So here are some of the things I've been enjoying the past few months, and yeah, I hope you'll see something that you like, and let's start. So first, I'll be sharing with you some movies, series, and documentaries that I've been enjoying. Recently, Netflix has added a lot of new shows and new movies, and one of them was Aquamarine. So this was my favorite movie as a kid, and when I saw it was available on Netflix, I was like, ah! And I watched it. Yeah. So the cast for this movie includes Emma Roberts, Jojo, and Sarah Paxton. So the next movie I've been enjoying is Enola Holmes. So it stars Millie Bobby Brown, Henry Cavill, Sam Claflin, and Helena Bonham Carter, and Louis Partridge show. So next, for the Netflix series, I've been enjoying The Queen's Gambit. I actually binge watched this series. So it's about a young orphan who's a really talented chess player, but she also struggles with addiction, and yeah. So during her first chess match, when she was relatively unknown, a lot of the players actually underestimated her because she was a girl. So they were like, mag-play ka with the boys? Hindi kaya? So yun. Pero they were shocked because she was really talented and very skilled. So I really like this show, and you should watch it. So another series I enjoyed was The Instant Hotel. So this series is about hotel owners who rate each other, and then they try to find the best hotel in Australia, and then they improve that hotel. So it's sort of a competition, and it's really interesting kasi may konting drama din siya. So the next series I recommend is Cable Girls. So Cable Girls is a Spanish period drama set in around 1920s about a girl named Lydia who applies for a job in a telephone company, and then in that telephone company she meets one of her childhood friends, and they just released their final season 6, which is... So I've also been enjoying several documentaries. So the first of which is the Chef Show. So this documentary stars Jon Favreau, who also plays Happy in the Avengers movies. So this documentary is about him going to different restaurants and learning from different chefs how to cook or bake different kinds of fruit from different cuisines. So it's a very nice documentary, and I really recommend it. So they make pizzas, pastas, ice cream, and so much more. Another Netflix series that I've been enjoying is 100 Humans. Wherein 100 humans were subject to different psychological tests and experiments to be able to answer life's greatest questions. So these 100 humans are subject to different tests and experiments to try to understand human behaviors. But the way that the documentary series is structured is very fun and engaging, so it's a nice series to watch, and some of their discoveries are like... So another documentary that I watched is The Social Dilemma. So The Social Dilemma explores the dangerous human impact of social networking, with tech experts sounding the alarm on their own creations. So what I liked about this documentary is they interviewed people who work behind creating the social media applications or platforms such as Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter, and how even they are unnerved by how social media is somehow manipulative. And it also talks about how and why social media is so addictive. So actually, after this documentary, I deleted several social media apps like Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest. I noticed that a lot of the things that they shared in this documentary is true, and that was really... Next, for the books I've been loving, first is Cocology. So Cocology is created by a famous Japanese psychologist. So Cocology is a study of kokoro, or mind or spirit in Japanese. Based on psychological principles, asks you to answer questions about seemingly innocent topics, and then reveals what your answers say about you. So the next book I read during quarantine is The Outliers. So The Outliers is written by Malcolm Gladwell. So it's about the story of success and what it takes to be successful. So another book I recommend is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. So this is actually a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. So another book I read during quarantine is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. So this book is about Frankl himself, so it's a non-fiction book, and it's about his experiences in a Nazi concentration camp and how he developed his psychotherapeutic method called logotherapy. So logotherapy is a type of a psychology that aims to help individuals find meaning in life. So in this book, he talks about finding meaning in suffering and in maintaining a positive outlook in life. So this is a great read and I really recommend it. So another book I've read is The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. So I've read a lot of books by Mitch Albom which I've enjoyed, and this is one of them. So this is a great read, especially for people like me who loves productivity and doing a lot of things, and people who feel like there's not enough time in the world. Next, for the podcasts and playlists. So for the podcast, I've also been enjoying Great Women of Business. So this podcast is about successful businesswomen such as Madam C.J. Walker, who also has a Netflix movie about her, Julia Child, Coco Chanel, and Estee Lauder. So Great Women of Business are stories of business-savvy women who battled sexism all the way to the executive suite. So through their stories, we examine their most innovative business principles and how those shaped their work and their lives. I've also been enjoying several playlists such as Have a Great Day and also Study Zone. So I recommend listening to this playlist when you feel down or sad because a lot of their songs are like tas makahappy siya. So one of the things I enjoyed during quarantine is building this like tiny kitchen from Lil Haven. This is mostly paper. So yeah, those are some of my current quarantine favorites, and I hope you saw something that you liked. So it's very important that we can find something that can make us happy or de-stress when we're stressed, especially with online classes and all the stressors in life in general. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for sticking till the end of the video, if you did stick till the end of the video. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!